Hello, I'm Cheap Dave. Please like, subscribe, press the bell button. Hello, I'm Cheap Dave. Before I start the cooking, I'd just like to ask you a quick favour. The bottom right hand corner of the screen there's a red square and it says subscription button to my channel. I'd just like you to press this. I've only just added it and I just want to see if it works really. I'm trying to get to my first 50 and maybe my first 100 soon, so if you press that for me, I'd appreciate it. Right, here we go with the cooking. Thank you. Oh, one other thing. Could you leave a message saying that you've done that for me as well, please? Thanks. Right, we'll go through the ingredients. We've got lasagna, the sheets. We've got some pork and beef mince. We've got some cheese sauces and pasta sauces. We've got onions. We've got a lasagna mix I'm going to throw in there. We've got a garlic, which I'll chop the whole lot and that can go in. And also we've got some mushrooms. Okay, so we're going to start off with the onions. Have lots of onions in it. Sharpen the knife so I could take my finger off here. That'll be some entertainment for you. Okay, so that's one onion. Okay, so this is just the one onion done. I'm going to do a load more. You don't want to watch it all. One thing I do want to ask you, if you could, there should be a little red square in the bottom bottom right hand corner of your screen. I've only just loaded it on there. It's a subscribe button. If you could press that for me, I want to see if it works. So if you could press that for me and message me that you've done it, I would appreciate that very much. Thank you. Okay, so this is the last onion. Just chop this up. So I'm having loads of onion in it. Okay, so that's the onion. What I'll do now, I'll put a spot of oil in there and I'll put that on a very low heat. Let's just take it over to the gas stove. Okay, so that's on there. Okay, so I'll put that on a very low heat and leave that for about half an hour. I'll get the garlic cut up now. I'm going to put this whole piece of garlic in here, so just break it up. It's been about a little while this, so a little bit dry, but it'll do. Okay, so all I'm going to do with this, I'm just going to take the top and the bottom off, take the skin off, and chop it quite small. I'll do that with all the rest of the garlic, and then I can go in with the onions. Right, so that's the garlic chopped up. That's as finely as it's going to get for me. We'll just put this on here for now. I'll just put the camera down. Okay, and then put this in with the onions. Okay, so that's the garlic in. Now I'm only sweating the onions off a bit. I put a bit of salt in. I won't put any more in after this. Let's just hope the lid don't come off. So put some salt in. We'll put some black pepper in as well. A bit more. Okay. So that's all in there. Now I'm just trying, what I'm doing is got it on a really low heat. I'm just trying to sweat them off a bit, just soften the onion, and then I'll cook the meat then. Okay, so that's fine. So we'll just leave that go for 15-20 minutes and that'll do us. Okay, so the only other bit of chopping I'm going to do is the mushrooms. Don't want to cut them too small because they shrink anyway. And I'll just do that with the rest of them, and that can go in quite late because they don't take too long to cook. Okay, so the mushrooms are all chopped up and ready to go in. The onions, they're all cooked, so they're ready. They're nice and soft. Now the mince, I'll put it in the frying pan on a low heat. It's a little bit later now. I didn't get it out in time to defrost, so it's took a while to get ready. So now we're just going to cook the mince and then put it all together. Won't take too long. Right, so that's mince nearly cooked. So I'm going to add that to the onions and then add the tomato sauce to it. Okay, so the mince is cooked. Just warming the onions up. I'm going to add the mince to this. Throw a load over the cooker as well. So that's in there. Also got a couple of jars of tomato sauce. I'm going to throw them in. There's one. 2 jars of tomato sauce. Give it a bit of a stir. Okay, then I'll just add a lasagna sauce in there as well. And all I've got to do now is stir it, add the mushrooms. In fact, I can add the mushrooms now. Add some of them. Some mushrooms all in. So I'll just give it a bit of a stir and just let it cook through a little bit. Okay, so that's all cooked down now, so I can let it cool down a bit and then build the lasagna. Right, I can start building the first lasagna now then. So I'll put a bit of this in the base, just a thin layer, just so the lasagna sheet doesn't stick to the bottom. Okay, a bit more, there we go. Okay. Okay, so that's the first layer. I'm going to put another layer of this on first. Okay. Okay, so that's second layer. So a couple of sheets of lasagna pasta. Oops. Okay, we'll put some of this white sauce on. Okay. Just smooth that out a bit to the edges. Okay, right, a little bit more I think, trying to be tight. Okay, right, another layer of pasta sheet. Right, one more layer of the sauce. Right, one more pasta on the top. I think this will be messy in the oven. I'll just put a bit more of the white sauce on the top. Just do it. Made this a bit messy, but never mind. What I'm going to do, I'm going to grate a bit of cheese on the top of that, and that'll be probably 2 dinners for me. So I'll just knock up a leftover lasagna. Right, so here we go. Okay, first layer so it doesn't stick to the bottom. that's that. Get some more sauce on the top. Leave that for the very top. Okay, let's just spread it out. I think I'm going to have plenty of lasagna anyway. Bit more. Okay, the rest of this can go on the top. Okay, we'll just spread that out. Okay, another layer of the, oh no, hold on, got that wrong. There'll be more sheets first. I've only got 2 sheets left. Okay, so I think that will do. So we'll just lay this sauce on the top. Okay. This one will be a bit of a better one, I think. Just wash my hands. Right, so got it all done there. So that's going to go in, that one's going to go in the freezer. And I'm going to cook that one, but I'm going to grate some cheese first, some cheddar cheese, and put it on the top. And I'll show you it when I've cooked it. There it is, all ready to go in the oven. So I'll do that and then I'll show you it after it's cooked. Oh, that's a picture of the second lasagna that I've covered in grated cheese. I'm going to wrap that up and that's going in the freezer. Okay, so the lasagna's been in the oven for a while now. So I'm going to get it out and see if it's done. Just bear with me. Oh, that don't look too bad at all. There we are. So that's dinner for one. For 2 days, I think. And the other one, I reckon there's enough for 4 days. So lots of food for me to eat. Okay, so there it is, all finished. Just half of the small one that I'm going to have now. Bon appetit. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe and thank you very much.